The roar of a crowd is like a tidal wave, building, crashing, and filling every corner of a stadium or concert hall. For decades, Elton John lived in that wave, immersed in the energy of thousands of fans. His sequined suits, oversized glasses, and fiery piano performances made him larger than life, a symbol of spectacle and joy. From the outside, his life appeared as a constant celebration of music and artistry, a dream fulfilled. Yet, behind the curtain, when the lights dimmed and the applause faded, there was a quieter, more personal story. A man now in his late 70s, carrying decades of experiences, both triumphant and challenging, a story of perseverance, self-discovery, and a life lived in pursuit of meaning beyond the stage. From Pinner to stardom, it's easy to imagine Elton John's life as a storybook journey. A boy from Pinner, Middlesex, named Reginald Kenneth Dwight, who became one of the most admired performers in the world. Selling over 300 million records and selling out arenas globally, he became a cultural icon. Yet behind each milestone was a story of persistence and quiet struggle. Young Reginald craved love and recognition in ways that fame could never fully satisfy. Each standing ovation masked the echoes of a boy alone at a piano, learning to survive and express himself through music. His achievements, while extraordinary, were deeply intertwined with a personal journey of self-discovery, shaping both the man and the artist, who would one day define generations with his melodies and performances. Childhood shadows. Before the sequins and spotlights, there was Reginald, a quiet and observant child growing up on Pinner Hill Road. His father, a Royal Air Force officer, was distant, valuing discipline over tenderness, while his mother alternated between warmth and unpredictability. Love felt conditional, fleeting, and sometimes difficult to grasp. For Reginald, the piano became a refuge, a world where he could create, express, and belong. Music offered solace and a sense of identity that he couldn't always find at home. Each melody he played was more than practice. It was a way to understand and navigate the complexities of his childhood. The piano became both a companion and a lifeline, offering comfort while nurturing a talent that would one day change the world. The first steps of a dream. By age 3, Reginald was already picking out melodies by ear, a natural talent that hinted at something extraordinary. By 11, he earned a scholarship to the Royal Academy of Music, a recognition that should have been purely joyful, but instead highlighted how isolated he often felt. Surrounded by gifted peers and supportive teachers, he still carried the insecurities and doubts instilled by his upbringing. Music, however, remained a constant companion, offering both protection and reflection. It allowed him to confront his fears and channel his emotions into something tangible. These early experiences shaped not just his skill, but his character, teaching him resilience, focus, and the power of artistic expression as a means to communicate when words alone were not enough. Building a persona, the shy, often overlooked boy of Pinner gradually transformed into the flamboyant figure the world would know as Elton John. The sequins, feather boas, and oversized glasses were not simply style choices. They were armor, a way to ensure he was never invisible again. By adopting the stage name Elton John, combining the names of a saxophonist he admired and a friend named Long John Baldry, he marked a transformation from insecurity to confidence. Beneath the glittering exterior, the boy who longed for unconditional love remained, quietly shaping the performer's choices and drive. The persona was both a celebration of identity and a protective shield, allowing him to face the world boldly while keeping the vulnerabilities of his past safely contained behind the spectacle. The ascendancy of a superstar. By the early 1970s, Elton John's presence was everywhere, and albums like Honky Chateau and Goodbye Yellow Brick Road cemented his place in music history. His concerts became global events, vibrant spectacles of color, sound, and energy. The audience's admiration was instantaneous and overwhelming, yet fame brought pressures alongside its privileges. The constant expectations of fans, managers, and the media created a weight that could never be fully shed. Behind the dazzling performances was a man who had once sought love and recognition, now navigating life in the public eye. While audiences marveled at his confidence and charisma, the private struggles of identity, self-doubt, and the search for belonging remained, quietly shaping the person behind the legend. The cost of fame. Fame, while liberating in many ways, demanded constant output and attention. Albums, tours, and performances created a cycle of expectation that could feel unending. Even with decades of accomplishments, Elton understood the toll such a life could take. The pursuit of artistic excellence and the desire to satisfy audiences often competed with personal needs for rest and connection. Yet through these challenges, he maintained a dedication to his craft, finding ways to channel energy and emotion into music. Success did not erase human fragility, but it provided opportunities to transform experience into art. Each note played, each song performed, reflected years of resilience, learning, and dedication to the life he had chosen and shaped with intention. Personal life and fulfillment. Later in life, Elton found deep fulfillment through love, family, and giving back to society. His relationship with David Furnish offered stability, partnership, and joy, while philanthropy and activism provided purpose beyond performance. These aspects of his life grounded him, balancing the intensity of public attention with private satisfaction. Even so, the experiences of his youth and early career continued to influence his choices and creative output. By embracing family, meaningful work, and connection, Elton built a life that honored both his passions and his personal growth. These elements allowed him to channel energy into causes and music, demonstrating that a meaningful life requires both expression and care, creation and compassion. The human behind the legend. Audiences see the glitter, spectacle, and mastery, but often miss the humanity behind it. Elton John's life reflects not just talent and fame, but perseverance, self-awareness, and the courage to show up day after day in the face of pressure and expectation. His achievements are intertwined with personal growth, struggles, and moments of quiet reflection. The dedication to his craft, the exploration of his identity, and the commitment to meaningful relationships define his story as much as any hit song. Understanding this human dimension provides a deeper appreciation for the man behind the legend, showing how creativity, resilience, and authenticity shape a life that resonates far beyond the stage. Triumphs intertwined with challenges. From sold-out arenas to awards and accolades, Elton John's career is extraordinary. Yet each triumph exists alongside personal challenges, reminding us that talent does not exempt anyone from difficulty. Health, personal growth, and the balancing of private and public life have all been part of his journey. By acknowledging these experiences, we see that success is both achievement and endurance. Each performance, each album, represents not just artistry, but resilience, the willingness to face demands and expectations while remaining true to self. Elton's story is a testament to the strength required to maintain brilliance, highlighting the courage, patience, and determination behind every public moment of joy. Music as lifeline. Music has always been both calling and comfort for Elton John. From the quiet hours of childhood to global stardom, the piano remained a constant companion. Through melodies, harmonies, and lyrics, he expressed emotions that words alone could not capture. His songs are both reflections of personal experience and bridges connecting him to audiences worldwide. Each performance allows him to transform emotion into sound, turning joy, longing, and resilience into shared experience. Music has provided continuity, comfort, and identity throughout life, serving as a reminder of the boy who once played alone and the man who now commands stadiums with grace and passion. It is through music that his inner life finds enduring voice and meaning. The legacy. Elton John's story reminds us that genius is complex, shaped by triumph, struggle, and perseverance. Beyond the sequins and spectacles lies a journey of resilience and creative discovery, transforming adversity into beauty and loneliness into connection. At 78, he reflects on a life filled with music, love, and achievement, shaped by both early challenges and remarkable opportunity. His evolution from a shy boy into a global icon demonstrates how perseverance, self-expression, and authenticity can shape destiny. His legacy is not only in the songs he created, but in the human spirit he embodies, inspiring generations to pursue their talents while remaining aware of their own growth, identity, and capacity for connection. Conclusion. The story of Elton John is inseparable from both triumph and vulnerability. It is a life of music, performance, and extraordinary achievement, interwoven with personal reflection and growth. The boy from Pinner learned that music could speak when words failed, and that creativity and courage could guide him through challenges. Today, Elton John is not only a performer admired worldwide, but a testament to resilience, self-discovery, and the power of transforming life experience into art. His journey reflects the enduring human spirit, showing how passion, perseverance, and authenticity can create joy, connection, and meaning that resonate far beyond the stage.